Hi, I'm Alan from Newlands Pets, and I wanted to talk about all the ranges that we do because it can be super confusing. You come into the shop or you look online and there's so many out there, so how do you know what to choose? Specifically if you're new to raw or you've fed a little bit of raw, you've just picked up a puppy that's fed raw and you want to know what you're going to buy locally. So there's a few things to look at. If you've got a very small dog, a really small dog, not necessarily a puppy, so a dog that's maybe only got a Chihuahua that's only like 3 or 4 kilos or something like that, then these two ranges here are great to look at because they come in small nugget form. They're about that big, so you're not going to waste a lot. You can keep them in the freezer and take a few out at a time. They fit in really well for that, but you can feed them to big dogs. I've known Great Danes to eat this with no issue at all. And then you look at texture. Lots of dogs are funny about texture, more funny about texture than they are actually about the flavour of the food. So these brands here, your Albions, your Nature's Menu, the Nutriments, Natural Instinct, they tend to be a bit finer. So if you've got a dog that likes a finer type mince, this is ideal. And as you move through the ranges, they tend to get slightly coarser. And as you come up to around here, it's closer to the mince that you and I know that when we're going to the supermarket and picking out a bit of minced beef, it's closer to that type of mince. And as you move through the ranges as well, you'll often add a few botanics, which is a fancy word for herbs, and stuff like that, some spices maybe, some things like turmeric. You tend to look at more green veg, some superfoods like broccoli and stuff like that as you move through the range. Now, if you don't know what to go for, that's what we're here for. So you come into the shop, ask us, drop us a phone or send us a message on Messenger. We can help you choose which ones you're going for. Please, when you're actually starting your dog on raw or you're starting a new brand, don't buy bundles and bundles. Unless you're super confident your dog will eat anything, and there's plenty of dogs like that, don't buy loads and loads. Buy enough to maybe go for a week or something like that, where it's nice and easy to get back here or schedule your next delivery. So if you have got questions about it, make sure you come in. We can talk you through the ranges. There's no way I can do it justice of how many differences there are in one video. But if you're not entirely sure what to go for, like I said, that's what we're here for. That's what we do all our training about. So make sure you drop in.